My name is Ben. I'm here on behalf of AMB, so Andrew Brilliant over in Japan. Luke and the guys at Tegiwa have expressed some interest in doing some CFD on the car, developing the aero pack from where it is at the moment. So the first stage in that process is to get a base of where we're at. So we scan the entire car, top, underside, everything in the arches. Andy's just disassembling the brakes so we can get some more clearance at the moment. So after scanning the entire car, we go into surfacing to basically turn it into a CAD model that allows us to put it into the CFD software that Andrew uses. From that, he'll develop a package with Luke and the guys here to suit their downforce levels that they require and to their budget. And from that point onwards, we come back, we have a discussion about making it manufacturable, turning it into physical parts. We go into part design specifically and fitting it to the car, using all the mounting points or designing new mounting points for it, and then turn those into tooling designs. We then get the tooling made, machined, carbon molds made, and then carbon body parts made, and then hopefully it fits on the car first time. And then it's down to testing. So a lot of people have been asking about the white powder. It's a developer spray used in crack testing, but it's super fine and neutralizes the surface of the car. The scanner can detect color, but the exposure of the different colors, it makes it hard for the scanner to pick up. So we spray the spray over and it just neutralizes, dulls everything down and makes it easier to pick up the data. So this is day 2 essentially. We were in yesterday scanning the top side of the car. As I said, we're now going on to the underside, arches, splitter, looking at clearances and obviously getting some data for the current values. We start basically, there's a couple of different types of scanners. There's arms and then there's handheld scanners. I use the arm. Handheld scanners are just as good, but they use reference points on the surfaces, little dots. This has to move and then we realign. So I make sure I scan over the same part twice and then use that to realign the scans back in. So you can see from the different colors, this is the top skin of the car at the moment. You can see all the different colors represent a different scan, and then we mesh them all together and turn it into one big surface basically. So now we're going to go and do this for the underside of the car. So basically we've taken the wheel off, I've scanned some of the bodywork, so obviously we can auto align back in. We've scanned the wheel already, I've scanned the rotor and the caliper, and now Andy's taking it off so we can get a bit more clearance in there. I'm going to scan the entire arch, just so that we can see obviously when air is flowing through the arch that it's not being disturbed too much. Yeah. The idea is to be as detailed as possible, to try and make surfacing later on as easy as possible. Obviously it's quite a large car, so an access is limited in some instances. I'll just quickly show you, that's what we've done. As you can see, just before we started, I scanned part of the bodywork, so I'm going to use this to align back in to the actual car. As I said, we scanned the rotor and the caliper, and then we've come in and just scanned the underside of that wheel arch. We'll go back now and finish it off.